No, I mean, for whatever reasons, he's made a decision, and that happens in this sport, in this line of business. Players come and go, managers come and go. It doesn't change anything from what we're trying to accomplish from here into the end of the playoffs, and so we want to make sure that we approach this week in the right way, and then also going into the playoffs. And like I said, nothing changes from our standpoint.
Some of the veteran guys have been through these situations before. I don't know about some of the younger guys. Are y'all going to try to talk to the younger guys about this is how we need to handle this week and the playoffs, even if this great manager is going to be gone?
No, because it doesn't. And like I said, ultimately this is a business, and so whether you're young, experienced, been there before, first time experiencing something like this in terms of a manager leaving, it is what it is. And as a professional, you have a responsibility to this club, to our fan base, and we want to make sure that like I said, we approach this game in a good way that allows us to win a trophy on Sunday.
Any surprising reactions in the room? I mean, this has been rumored for a long time.
Yeah, no, not really. He was very professional with us in terms of wanting to let us know before kind of it broke and whatnot. So on that side of things, that's all you can really ask. There's a huge amount of respect for what he's done for this club and what he's done for this team. And so from that standpoint, that doesn't really surprise me, because his character is such that he is a respectful guy. He's a respectful manager, gets the best out of players, and obviously he's left he has and hopefully will continue to in the next couple of weeks, left a great impression on this club. In terms of the success to start from day one and to see where we are now, he's a big part of that.
I guess winning would be a good way to show appreciation.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's obviously the plan. It's not only to show appreciation for him, to show appreciation for the city, for our fans, for the club. A lot of hard work has gone into the last 2 years, and nothing changes from what we're trying to accomplish. And so, we know he's fully committed and on our side for the next couple weeks, and next month and a half or whatnot. And afterwards, you shake hands and wish each other well, and you go your separate ways. Again, that doesn't change what he's done for this club. It doesn't change what he's done for us as a team, as an organization. He's been great.
Well, that brings up the question. It seems it's kind of early, I guess, to be writing any career obituaries or anything. But what do you think his legacy here is? How would you describe what he's meant to us?
Yeah, no, he's been a huge part of what Atlanta United is and what it stands for and what it represents, because ultimately he's been able to, with the help of others, build this from the ground up. And so he's been able to have a clean slate and start from scratch and mold it the way he sees fit and how he sees the team being most successful. And I think you guys are able to witness that on a weekly basis of his hard work, the hard work of obviously the players in terms of buying into his ideas and playing for him and getting the most out of guys.
Now, this is on a little different topic. This is a very simplistic question, but I'll ask anyway. There is the ultimate goal that you are shooting for. Why is it important to win the Supporters' Shield? What makes it?
I think in this league, to a certain extent, the Supporters' Shield isn't appreciated as much as in other leagues around the world. And when you ultimately dissect what the Supporters' Shield is, it is the best team over the course of an entire season. You look at the playoffs and how the playoffs work. I think for us it would take 5 games, as opposed to many league games were there? 34?
Yeah.
34 league games. So you look at what that means. That's a pretty big accomplishment to say that over the course of 34 games, over the course of 10 months, we're the best team in the league, and we're one game away. We're 1 point ahead, and we want to make sure we finish. Come the end of come Sunday night, we want to make sure that we can continue to say that we're the best team in the league over the course of an entire season.
What would you like to see in the next manager?
Yeah, again, someone that you're able to talk to. Obviously, good organization, good ideas. I think we've developed a style in terms of trying to play football and trying to pass the ball and having exciting players on the field, but also playing exciting football, exciting soccer. In terms of what we want to see as players, ultimately we just want to win, and so you want somebody that's going to help us do that. So luckily I don't have to make that decision.
In Toronto, they're going to have at least probably $12 million in players on the field on Sunday. They're not having a great season, but what do they still do well?
Pretty sure they still are the reigning MLS Cup champions. Won the Support Shield last year. They've got some very experienced players in their team, and anytime you're on the road in this league, it's never easy. It's not going to be an easy game by any means. We know that, and ultimately they're going to be up for it, regardless of where they are in the table or what their playoff position is in terms of not being in the playoffs, and they're going to want to send their fans out on a somewhat of a high note in terms of winning their last home game. So it's going to be a difficult game. We know that going in. There's no easy games. You say that week after week, but this one is going to present a huge challenge just because of all the outside factors.
Anything else, Brad?
Have y'all done scouting on Toronto yet? Or is that tomorrow?
No, yeah, we'll get to that, I'm sure, in the next day or two. With the game being on Sunday, you kind of push things back this week. So.
Just Giovinco, free kicks, obviously last year.
Is he good at those?
A little bit.
Right, okay.
How do y'all try to defend him without fouling him?
Yeah, it's again that's the difficult. That's the difficult part, right? He's an international player. He's world class in terms of his ability, his low center of gravity, his ability to cut and chop and turn and keep the ball close to his feet and get shots off in the box. So you've got to get close to him, but not too close because you can't afford to give silly free kicks away. So. Yeah, as always, he'll present his own challenges that we're going to have to address.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.